I believe that dropshipping was an easy get-rich-quick scheme. So for you, don't try to undercut yourself just so that you can make a sale. Otherwise, your dropshipping journey is going to be extremely short. Let's talk about how we can turn some of these things around and how we can find some success in the dropshipping space. The first month of actually dropshipping was eye-opening, to say the least. I made massive mistakes, but I'm grateful for them because they've given me so many things that I can just avoid completely now. I'm not gonna cap. I probably lost over $10,000 since the beginning of my dropshipping journey, and I've failed time and time again. I don't want any of you to make any of these same mistakes that I'm gonna go through with you. You can start your journey this many steps ahead of where I started, and that way you can see success so much quicker. Today we're gonna talk about this roller coaster ride, which is my dropshipping journey, and that's the first month of doing dropshipping. Buckle up, because I made some huge mistakes. I also learned these invaluable lessons along the way. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of the upcoming tips, challenges, advice, stories, strategies that's coming up. Setting the scene. So let's go back to the beginning of my dropshipping journey. Thought I had it all figured out. I thought I knew my target audience, had the trendiest product, had a killer website, but boy, was I wrong. So mistake number one is picking a bad product. I know, we're all guilty of this. Me especially. Just picking bad products that have no proven record of selling and that are just flat out bad just because you thought they were cool. My advice would be to begin testing already known winners, even if there's a bit of saturation. That way you can at least get that endorphin hit getting your first sale. The biggest mistake that I made in my first month was overconfidence. I believed that dropshipping was an easy get-rich-quick scheme. I tried to do this back in 2020. I spent my last $50 thinking I would see thousands easily. Boy, was I wrong. In the beginning, I didn't bother with proper market research or competitor analysis. I just picked a product, tested it. As a result, I ended up choosing products that were oversaturated, had low profit margins, sometimes even less than the product. This is something that is recent, so I showed that in my second video. So for you, don't try to undercut yourself just so that you can make a sale. It comes back to mistake number one of having a bad product in the first place, even a bad landing page. So start there. Mistake number three, poor marketing strategy. For me, a big mistake was my marketing strategy, or lack thereof. I relied solely on social media ads without considering the different platform and their audiences. Knowing that certain ads work for TikTok, certain ads work for Facebook, certain ads work for Pinterest, and not just trying to pull creatives and use that on every single different platform, because it's not gonna work. Trust me, I've made that mistake. I spent a significant chunk of my budget on ads that weren't converting. My return on investment was abysmal. Here's a big one. Mistake number four, ignoring customer feedback. I thought my products were so amazing that there was no room for improvement, but I soon realized customer feedback is gold. Make sure you check the comments of your ad creatives, because people will tell you straight up if they like it, if they think it's good, or if it's trash, and if they believe you to be the legit person selling that. It helps you understand what's working and what needs to be fixed. By not paying attention to my customers, I missed out on valuable insights. Here's a tough one. Emotional attachment. Many beginners, including myself, are victim to. It's easy to get caught up in all the excitement, finding what you think is a winner or the perfect product, pouring your heart and soul into it, only to realize that it's not performing as expected. Possibly the worst thing that you can do. We've all been there, so don't be too hard on yourself. I made this mistake with a particular product. I believed in it so much that I invested a significant amount of time and money, but when sales were slow to pick up, I was in denial, and I convinced myself it was just a matter of time before it would pick back up. The key lesson here is knowing when to call it quits. As dropshippers, we need to be objective and not subjective, and data driven. If a product isn't showing signs of success after a sufficient amount of time, cut it, move on. I promise you. Otherwise, your dropshipping journey is going to be extremely short. How to overcome these barriers. Now that I've shared with you my biggest mistakes, let's talk about how we can turn some of these things around and how we can find some success in the dropshipping space. Solution one, market research. Identify niches with less competition and products that had higher demand. Understanding the target audience pain points allowed me to offer products that truly solve their problems. For example, you're getting chronic knee pain, and this device gets rid of chronic knee pain. Sometimes you don't want to spend all day going through different hashtags and scrolling forever. That's when you can use something like PIPI Ads, which is the sponsor of today's video. PIPI Ads is a product research tool which is so easy and has regularly updated winners that have been handpicked for you to go and start your business today. I've used PIPI Ad a numerous amount of times, and that's found me some solid products that I've been able to test when no one else is testing. Using my code on screen today, you can get yourself 20% off. Make sure you try out PIPI PIPI ADS, one of the best market research tools that I've used. Solution 2, multi-platform marketing. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, diversify your marketing and experiment with various platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, etc. Each platform attracts different types of users, so what works on one platform may not work on another. Make sure to tailor your ad towards those platforms and you'll see a significant improvement in your conversion rate. Solution number 3, embracing feedback. Back into embracing that customer feedback and having that as a top priority. I actively sought out opinions from my customers, and by using that data and make crucial changes within my products and my services, then I could provide a better customer experience. That's something for when you're getting consistent sales, and it's not something that you're going to have to worry about at the very beginning. Setting clear metrics. So to overcome this emotional attachment, allow each product a designated time period to prove itself. If it doesn't meet those targets, let it go. I promise you, it will save you thousands. Embracing your failures as part of the journey. Calling it quits on a product doesn't mean that you failed as a dropshipper. In fact, embracing failures is a crucial part of your entrepreneurial journey. It's through these failures that we learn and we grow and refine our strategies for future success. To whoever is still watching right now, don't give up, you got this. So my fellow dropshippers, remember that success in dropshipping requires ambition and realism. The first month of actually dropshipping was eye-opening, to say the least. I made massive mistakes, but I'm grateful for them because they've given me so many things that I can just avoid completely now. Remember to stay passionate about what you do. Don't let emotions blind you from the hard truths. Be willing to pivot and let go of products that aren't even working. That's the path to long-term success in this space, in this competitive world which is e-commerce. If you face this challenge before or have other dropshipping mistakes, let's share them together as a community in the comment section below. Let's help each other out. Remember to hit the like button if you found this one helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more valuable content. Examples in real time. Click either one of these videos on the screen. You might like this one, but I know you like that one.